So has 50 Shades stirred you up? Here's what you can do about it. You don't want to be vanilla anymore? You'd like to maybe try some kink? Well, here's the way of starting to get involved in a way that won't be overwhelming. First thing you can do is have a look at what is in your area. One of the things you could do is attend a munch. Now, a munch is usually held at a pub or a restaurant or a coffee shop, and it's when a group of people who are kinky get together to kind of just sit and get to know each other. No play happens there. People usually dress in casual clothes, although that's not always the case. And it's a kind of a nice, easy environment to find out a bit about what's going on in your community, but also to learn from others, because you can ask people questions and they're usually really happy to talk with you. Maybe you're in a partnership and you're not sure how your partner is going to react and you're a little bit worried about that. Well, one way to explore is to consider looking at some erotica together. So there are a whole bunch of books that you can choose from, and you can actually read stories to each other. Or each of you can take a book and go away and read it and come back and talk about it later. So make sure that you approach that conversation with no judgment, because it's a really vulnerable time talking to your partner about new desires. If you're worried about this conversation, it's a good time to see a sex and intimacy coach who can introduce you to the resources in the community and talk to you about all the exciting options that there are and help to make you the transition from vanilla to fudge ripple, or maybe a little bit kinkier, as exciting and joyful as it can be. I'm Dr. Lori Beth, and I'm a sex and intimacy coach and a psychologist. You can find me at the-intimacy-coach.com and listen to my weekly podcast on A to Z of Sex.com.